Welcome, bout betters. I hope I can make more content this week, and despite my recent gambling performance, I hope that at least I provide some additional information that can help you make competent decisions with your betting picks. I don't like to play large chalk, even in parlays, as like Denise Bondar last week, you can get burned. A huge favorite on this card is Alex Perez against Matt Schnell. I respect Matt Schnell's MMA journey, and this bout will either bolster his career or establish him as a journeyman in the MMA game. I have a lot of respect for Schnell, but his overall performance in the UFC has been very lackluster. Alex Perez is a favorite because he has more fight experience and a 6-2 record in the UFC, and with his most notable victory being against UC Formiga, who's a bad dude, and a submission loss against Davison Figueiredo. So I think there could be some recency bias stuffed into that line number, as well as Schnell's inconsistent and poor performances inside of the octagon. Losing to Rodrigo Bontorin his last time out, despite outstriking Bontorin and it being overturned for a drug violation on Bontorin's part, but Bontorin exposed Schnell's deficiency in that he can be controlled if taken down. And the line is set so wide because Alex Perez is a control-focused fighter, having a 91% control rate of clinch and ground time. He attempts almost 4 takedowns per round, spending 40% of his fight time in a control position. This is a huge advantage against Schnell, as Schnell only has 50% takedown defense and 33% takedown accuracy to try to combat and take Alex Perez into a top position. Yes, Schnell has jits, but he isn't the one that dictates where the grappling engagements happen and when they happen, and that's a problem for him. This fight will be determined on the ground, and it will be Schnell's inability to counter grapple or counter jiu-jitsu Alex Perez that will be his demise. He might avoid the submission, but once on the feet, Schnell has been knocked out 75% of his losses, and Perez has also been knocked out 50% of his losses. So Schnell would be wise to look to keep this on the feet and at distance where he can use his height and reach to outpoint or attempt to outpoint Alex Perez. But Perez is aggressive on the feet and will throw a lot of low kicks and jab feints at a high pace. He is aggressive despite primarily being a grappler. Alex will lead the dance in this bout, and while I think the line is wide, Perez is the more skilled of the two, and he's rightfully the favorite here. But there is no value in his numbers, as I think he will be minus 100 by finish, plus 150 by knockout or submission. Not a lot of reward to the risk any way you play this. I would assume the not to go distance prop will be in the minus 220 area. So this bout is a pass for me altogether. But what might be your likely play here? Will you chase the dog or prop here? Will you utilize Perez in a parlay? Let me know in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, if you've made it this far, you are a bout better.